so I got those running. Let me check because that was the problem the last time. It's saying that I'm live. Okay, live there. Let me see. All right, we're live on Twitch and on YouTube. Hold on, I'm gonna give you this. Oh. That's the Twitch. Let me give you the YouTube. All right, there you go. Let me turn TikTok on. Get some people up in here.
Is the Twitch the primary one that you want me to link?
Well, I normally talk to my TikTok audience because the chat on my OBS is like fugazi. Hey Mo.
Okay.
Mo is in the chat.
Hey Mo. Primary one that you want me
What's up, y'all? What's up? Well, whoever is here, hold on. Just getting things together, you know. Taking it one day at a time. Alright. Telepost Network, what's going on? Welcome in. Hey Nisi, Connie, what's going on? Welcome in. Simply Jamal, what's going on? Welcome in. Shout out to y'all for pulling up. What's going on? Happy Saturday, you guys.
What is that, Velvet?
Thank you, Nisi, for the daily heart me.
What is that, Velvet?
Oh, thank you for the I appreciate you. All right, as soon as we get a few people in here, see what's going on, sis. What's going on? Thank you for the hashtag FYP. Let me make sure that y'all repost and y'all hit copy link and share it out. Make sure that y'all share this to whomever. I am also live on Twitch and on YouTube, you guys. Twitch and YouTube both playing with Peaches. Make sure that y'all go tap in and give a follow for sure. For shizzle. That's that. Okay. I'm over here looking around like I hear myself. It's from my phone. It's from my phone.
And YouTube is live with us, correct?
Yep, live as well right now. Watching us sit here looking all good and shit. Cleo, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome, 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 you guys. Tap, tap, tap up them screens if you want TikTok. All right.
What is that, Velvet?
Bunny Lane coming in with the Daily Heartbeat. Thank you so much. What's going on? Let's see. Let me check over on the YouTube side. Got one person watching. Twitch. I don't know. Oh, one person. Oh, it's me. Ah!
I just
Welcome
posted.
in. Thank you. Let me go. You posted on Facebook?
I did, yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna share your stream because, baby, I over here trying to share it out. Over here. All right, we got a great show in store for you tonight. You guys, we're talking about the Valley Estates, you guys. For those of y'all who always is invested or trying to figure out what's going on SL, what y'all be doing, how y'all live, cause y'all know I always give y'all house tours and stuff like that. Every time I do something with my house. And I always be like, well, this is my little house, and I act like I'm doing MTV Cribs and shit. But yeah, if you haven't been to Valley Estates yet, my God.
My God.
What are you waiting for? Jay Wick Jr., what's going on? Welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. Shout out to everybody. We got 9 people in the building right now. Love to see y'all. Love to hear it. Hear what? I don't fucking know, baby. Listen, I just be rambling. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Peach Tea Podcast here on Playing with Peaches. I am sitting with the beautiful and lovely Vail Evergreen Nox. That's what I'll put your whole name out there.
My whole name.
Yes, she is the owner, the creator, the alpha and the omega of Valley Estates. Yes. If you don't know what Valley Estates are, Valley Estates is a community sim that she has built from the ground up and is open for people to come and live and role play on that sim and have fun and enjoy the amenities. And we're gonna get into all of that because y'all all need to know what's what. So and y'all remember Vail too. Vail came, she was on the show when we was talking about Smoke Fest, you guys.
You guys have seen me before.
Yeah, she's no stranger.
I'm not a new face.
She's no stranger. And as you can see, I'm here alone with her because Mo is a punk. No, I'm just joking. Mo's having technical difficulty. I know she probably like, Nah. Hey sis, what's going on? Welcome in. Hey Nasha's mom, how you doing? Welcome in. Mo's having technical difficulty. She might pop in if everything fixes, or not. Even so, we'll miss you, Mo. Me and you will never part like you done. She like, please. All right, we're gonna get started. We're gonna hop right into it. Thank you so much for coming back with your new business venture, Valley Estates.
It is. It's quite a venture. That is for sure. It has been a whirlwind, to say the least.
I can imagine.
It really is. We pretty much dove headfirst into this right after Smokefest ended.
Right.
And when I
I
say
remember
right
that.
after, I think Smokefest ended on a Saturday, and by Monday we hit the drawing board. So
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
was right after.
because we was talking about it, that you said that you have something that you wanted to do, and you got
Yeah.
some surprises coming and all of that. So I'm glad, and it has come to what's the word? Fruition, fruits. What? I don't even know how to pronounce that word
Fruition.
right now. Fruition. There you go.
Fruition.
Thanks. Thanks.
You're
Thanks,
welcome.
college degree, for letting me down.
It's okay. It happens.
But yeah. Okay, so what is, for people who don't know, what is the Valley Estates um really about? Like what is it based off of?
So basically, I wanted to I've always been a landscaper. I think everybody saw I think everybody knows me as a landscaper, of course. And I think Smokefest brought that kind of to a whole new kind of audience, which was really fun. And I wanted to do a project. I'm always doing projects for other people. It's like, okay, what do you want here? What do you like there? Give me your Pinterest board. Show me what you like. And
Right.
I think I kind of just got to the point in my career here in this regard that I said to him, I'm like, I want to do what I want to do.
Mhm.
I want to do something different, and I want to do something cool, and I want to drive out the driveway and see other people
Yeah. Yeah.
and experience a community and have it be a beautiful community. Um I've seen other communities. I had lived in one other community before, and I really was just like, I don't know, like there's more, I guess, that I wanted to do, but also giving people something a little different. So we were really inspired by mid-century modern, sort of retro Palm Springs, California. Um,
Okay.
and so there are elements of that, but it's, retro Palm Springs, but also a lot of modern elements as well. So um, we're giving, I say we because I have an incredible team of people, and I couldn't do it without any of them. They've been incredible support, and between the sponsors that are there, the shopping that's there, the live events, one's happening as we speak. It's like
Mhm.
there is so much going on. And it's like that meme, like I'm just a baby, I'm just a
Yeah.
baby in the community world. We opened October 25th of last year, so we've already expanded to 4 regions.
Damn, girl.
And
Yeah. Go ahead with your
yeah,
4 regions.
I know, very quickly. So we expanded to 4 regions, all landscaped by me. Nothing in that regard was outsourced.
Mhm.
And we're continuing to grow. We have, weeks where we've been sold out. We have quite a large waiting list. So
Oh, that's
um,
cool.
get in where you can fit in. And we do have some available, I believe, as of now. I think we might
How
have
you
3
doing?
or possibly 4.
Thank you so much for
But
the
there's a
follow.
little something for everyone. There's a little vibe for everybody else. The roads are drivable if you want to show off your car. Um, it's not just one, it's not flat terrain. It's
Right.
there's a ton of levels. The Canyon Amphitheater has been such a beautiful part of it as well, with live
Right.
music. It's based off of the Red Rock Amphitheater.
Mhm.
And yeah, it's just really incredible. I mean, I really can't say enough good things about where it started, but that's what it is. Also, we're a hybrid community, hybrid RP community, which is a term that we're leaning into because we're not full RP. So we don't have like a police station. You need to get your license. You need to
Oh,
uh
okay.
have a fire station. We're not doing that. This really focuses on elevated luxury living with
Right.
RP hotspots. So you can
Right.
anticipate RP moments at these hotspots, like our country club, our gym and yoga studio, our coffee shop, grocery store, like, different places like that. But
Right.
it really alleviates the pressure from our staff and also from our residents who don't always want to be in character. Some people just want to live in a pretty spot.
Mhm. Mhm.
Don't need to participate like that, and they could still have just as an incredible experience without that. So it's a little bit of both right now.
For those of you who don't understand what the hell she talking about, let me break it down for y'all. Okay,
Thank
because
you.
there are some people that I do have because I do stream GTA,
And I
which
can't read the
GTA
chat either.
Oh,
So
which GTA basically is 5M. It's sort of like Second Life, but not really like Second Life. Um but if you play GTA, this is like semi-serious RP, okay? It's semi-serious. It's not all the extra where like you don't have to do the extra, but there is some RP that is
yeah,
required here, okay? Do you think that it'll ever be to the point where people will be like, "Oh, can we get a police station and will you incorporate
probably.
that and stuff?"
Yeah, I mean, probably. I do think that, I really wanted to push the boundaries of what defined RP community in Second Life because
Right.
I don't really like definitions that
Uh-huh.
much. I like
Uh-huh.
to kind of uh make my own way for what works with me, my team, and what the pulse on the community is.
Yeah.
So does RP community mean that there have to be police and firefighters and a weather station? Uh, my answer is absolutely not.
Right. Yeah.
My answer is more, this is more, I like resort living.
Mhm.
I want to walk out to a manicured lawn, the sprinklers going. I take my dog for a walk. Someone's jogging down the road. The
Right.
sun is
Hey, neighbor.
coffee. Yeah, how's it going? Or I'm lounging by the pool at the country club, and one of my neighbors pops in with her kids, and we're chit-chatting, and the kids are playing,
So
it's
it's
more,
more so for people to just interact with each other and get to know
yeah,
people. Yeah.
yeah, and feel like you're really a part of something. Do you need a police station to do that? I would
Hell
argue,
no.
no, you don't. Um, and that's nothing against people who do.
Mhm.
I'm sort of redefining my terms my way within Second Life.
Yeah.
And, you know, it works for some, it might not work for others. If you're
Mhm.
heavy into RP, um, you know, the valley might not be where you want to be. For me, I'm someone who didn't RP anything ever.
Mm.
And then I slowly got introduced through dinners, through
Right.
events,
Right.
through these, and I'm starting to really enjoy it. And I'm learning a lot. And I think having an open mind and getting feedback. So, another thing that we do at the Valley is we get resident feedback
Mhm.
once a month. So
Okay,
we
that's
want to
good.
hear from them. I want to hear from the people. What's missing here? What do you like? What do you enjoy? What do you wish there were more of? What do you wish there was less of?
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, I mean, I'm always taking that into consideration. So if the tides turn and the community demands a police station because that's what's missing in their hearts,
Mhm.
I'll consider it, but
Yeah.
for now it's very luxury,
Just
very,
chill, luxury,
yeah,
chill, retro luxury, and
yeah,
chill.
pretty, and just also like building what feels like a genuine community. And that kind of thing takes time. We have
Mhm.
events that are all open to the public, and recently we've had like 50-50, like half of the people are residents that show up, and then the other half are not, who have come from social media. So
Mhm.
anybody's welcome to participate and come and hang out. Not every event is RP at all. It will always specify which ones are and which ones aren't.
Right.
But it's typically RP optional. You don't have to do it.
Yeah,
You
and,
you-
and and it's
um,
open for the public, for everybody to come, for everybody to enjoy. You could just come and drop in. You could go around. You can see what the people in the town are doing. You can look at the lovely landscaping that she works so hard on. You can uh, go over to the amphitheater, even if nobody's there. You can pretend and just dance in the audience part.
in the bleachers.
Yeah, in the
Oh,
bleachers. You can
it's a
do it.
beautiful, uh,
Why not? Fuck it.
and that's what I
But
say. But
yeah.
yeah, it's definitely that kind of. So, what is the valley? That's where I start. It's definitely a new experience for me, and I'm very involved, and the residents are incredible. We have residents that are high profile residents. We have residents that want to be left alone. We have
Mm,
residents that are just, they want to live in a beautiful place.
right.
Some value privacy, some don't. I will say I've driven around, and um, the way our residents have decorated their homes is incredible.
Mm,
Just incredible. It's like the talent from people is insane. So,
yeah. I need to go back there. So that way I could really,
yeah.
because the last time I came was, who was it? Was it Grant? Y'all was
So
having
you
a
were there in
concert.
October and Halloween.
Was it? Was that? It was for Grant? Mo, was it for Grant that we went there? I'm not even sure. I know we came there, baby, and I was. Beep, beep, beep. I landed like all the way away from it, so I had to figure out how to get there. And baby,
Uh,
I was running down the streets. I was like, "Oh, this is nice," and then I kept running. I was like, "Oh wait, that's nice." I just kept doing that. I was like, "Oh wait, hold on, this is really nice. She did a good job." I was over here
oh,
just trying to get to the theater. I was
thank
like,
you.
"Yeah, I
Yeah,
love
I
that."
mean, it's definitely you feel for those of you in the chat, if you've ever played Red Dead Redemption,
Hmm.
Red Dead 2, I forget which, I think it's Red Dead 2. Um I made sure, and I touched on this before, but I made sure that as you go into the mountains, you go from the beach to sort of the hills to sort of the Red Rock Canyon Mountains. I always want to say Big Rock Candy Mountains. But as you go there, it's a real seamless transition into the beach living, into more of the classic hills, California hills living, into the canyon. And I modeled that a lot after how Red Dead does their transitions,
Okay.
and 1 minute you're in, the swamps of Saint Denis, and then before you know it, you don't even realize it, and you're in the prairie lands, or um, out of Strawberry going up north. It's a very gradual change in landscape. So it was something that I experimented with that has been really successful. Like I believe I've gotten great feedback about it. I believe it's been pretty successful in how we did that. And now as we open our fourth region, CL, that is a mix of modern, but we are diving into Beverly Hills. So if you like the estate,
Ooh.
the luxury life, uh, the mansions behind the gates,
Mm.
more estate feel, that's what we're about to give coming soon in the next 2 weeks.
Come on
Or
now, she done dropped some hot
Orla.
fire.
That is an announcement. You heard it here first.
Okay, yes, peach tea, the real kind.
That's a
Now, have you ever walked past somebody's house and seen them butt naked dancing in the window?
Oh yeah. And and you good for them.
Yeah, why not?
I quickly, change the settings. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot this don't mind us, just not
Right.
fix your thermostat really quickly, thanks. Um I mean, not really. there's
Yeah, I know.
there's a lot of privacy there, so maybe happen once, and I'm just a baby, okay? I'm still learning.
You know what's crazy? Because when I first started Second Life, I I at first was living with my family, but then I was like, I want to live in a community. So then I was like looking for communities and stuff to art role playing, and I found like a couple of good ones. There was one that was not so good. It was very like newbie, but I didn't know any better. But it is the the vibe of walking out your home, and there's people there, and you go like, oh hey, like just imagining like if this was real life, you walking outside and see a beautiful neighborhood in front of your beautiful ass house with your beautiful cars in the fucking driveway and shit, like like just going outside and just
Yeah,
seeing people.
it's
That
cool.
is something about a community living. Like I will always go back. If me and Mo did not live together, I'd probably be in a community.
Y'all need to just come like rent a little spot, and take advantage of the amenities. Think of it like a home away from home.
Well, yeah, move it to LA. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well, California.
Palm Spring. Yeah,
Yeah,
Palm
Palm
Spring
Springs.
city city there yet, but I mean, you never know what I might do. But I think that's been one of
How you doing?
the fun parts. I was sitting outside the
Thank you.
coffee shop. I run a book club every Tuesday night at
I
5
seen
p.m.
that. Yeah, I seen that. I was like, that's so cute.
And it's been so fun and so success. Shout out to my book club peeps.
Yes. Hey, book club people. Whoop whoop.
All of
Love
them are
that.
um and I was just sitting outside the coffee shop like catching up on my reading for the next book club, and one of the residents was just jogging by and was like, waves hello governess or governess, and I'm like, oh my god. uh
Governess is funny.
yeah, governess had me laughing, but it was just really funny. And then they just jogged, they were jogging with their dog, and it was just really cute. It was a lovely interaction. So I always tell people with communities, you get back what you put in.
True.
Um
True.
if like buy a place and then just like sit around and expect there to be commotion around you, it's like that's
Yeah.
not those, especially when you're just kind of in the beginning stages. I always say, look, come to the events, meet your neighbors, have a laugh, go outside, go beyond your gates, walk
Right.
around town, take pictures, bring your, host a party. You get community living, I've learned is what you put into it. Um, you always see the posts like, oh, SL is this is dead, that is.
Right.
Well, what are you doing about it?
Yeah, exactly. That was listen, that was my whole trouble with this the dating game show that I had
Right.
uh last week. But people ask for stuff, and then when you build it, they act like, oh, they don't know what's going on, who's what's what, blah blah blah.
Right.
But here it is. You got the tools.
Right.
You want an RP, you want somewhere that's pretty. Even not, if you just want to go out, just leave your fucking plat. My god, get the fuck off the plat. Golly. If you want to just go and get off the plat, and just you could go and take pictures, and
Yeah.
and hashtag Valley Estates or something, like let her know like that you're there, and you're digging the vibe, or you find it very picturesque, because it is very picturesque there. It's gorgeous how she put it together. I'm gonna stream one of these days and go over there, so that way you guys
Yeah.
can see, and I'm gonna go through all the towns, all the
Yes.
sims.
There's yeah, there's so much more to come.
What?
I feel very I know.
No, no, I'm talking about somebody about trash. My friend going to talk about. I don't have land. I just sleep on the couch you're on.
Gosh.
You please get you a house at Valley Estates. There you go.
Come
What's
on
up,
in.
Shadow? Shadow S class. What's going on? How you doing? Welcome in. For those of y'all who are sorry to cut you up. For those of y'all who are just joining in, I'm talking to Vail of the Valley Estates here on Second Life, which is a beautiful community of epic proportions, beautifully landscaped, wonderful people and staff. You must go and visit. You must.
It's it's a vibe for sure.
It
It's
definitely
fun.
is. Was that always in your heart? Like when you was doing like the vision boards and all of that? What was this like your main thing, or did you have other ideas in mind?
Um, so I do have other ideas in mind. I did have other ideas in mind.
Okay.
I went with what I felt was strongest, I feel, in my heart at the time, and also the most viable in terms of expansions.
Okay.
So California is kind of an easy start, but like we've seen California done over and over again in Second
Right.
Life.
Yeah.
And I just sort of and the reason, by the way, I'll say the reason why you see California done is because there's a lot of items for California. There's
Right.
a lot of homes that fit that vibe. There's unfortunately home creators have moved further away from homes that have character and have leaned heavily into modern boxy homes.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, people like that.
Right.
But there was still a part of me that just was like, come on, like in that way you see it fits that aesthetic, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to show California in a different part of California. I didn't want to do LA.
Yeah,
You
because
know,
LA is definitely oversaturated
it's
on
been
here for
done.
sure.
LA's been done over and over and over again. I didn't want to copy what, you know,
What's been out
necessarily
there?
other.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't do that. I wanted to add something that was a little different. So I just thought, what do we, what do we do? Well, I like the desert. I obviously like California. Why don't we go back in time? So we can't
Mm.
change where we are, like geographic location, but we can go back in time. So we did that. And I think we did some homes that give that very 1970s retro Palm Springs feel.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, it does take place in 2026, so we have our modern stuff too, but
Right.
just a hint of character, and that's been, I will say, with homes, that's probably been my biggest struggle, is finding homes that sort of
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
fit. It's easy
Yeah.
to find a certain type of home because they're everywhere. And it's much harder to find those homes that are kind of off the beaten path that still go with the California vibe. So to answer your question, gosh, I'm so long-winded.
Girl, please. It's all good.
I did have other ideas. And they're gonna happen. So I don't know. I mean,
Yes, this
you
is a
know,
real podcast. Welcome to P2
yes.
Podcast. Sorry about that. Somebody said, "Is this a real pod?" Yes.
No, it's fake. It's your
I
imagination.
know.
What is that, velvet?
That was the Dreamer
The
music. Oh
room
wait,
is
hold on. I think I got it. Hold on. Ooh. But yeah, do you think that you're gonna make those other ideas a thing?
Oh yeah, I mean they're all kind of already in the works. I wanted to
Okay,
do
good.
What is that, velvet?
I wanted to do something that, gosh, it hasn't happened yet, so I'm like, I need to get opening before I do it. But they're all they all are happening. I will wrap up California. I
Okay.
think I have about maybe it's not just California too. Like it's Arizona, Nevada, Palm Springs,
Yeah.
that whole area.
Right.
So I think we have about 3 more regions planned.
Okay. For this Palm Springs.
Yeah, for Palm Springs.
And
You
then
can't
on
do
to
too
the next
many,
one. Y'all
otherwise
hear
it's
it here. We getting all the tea. No.
You really are, actually. You really are. And then and that'll probably conclude the Palm Springs chapter. And then I want to move. I have ideas for wait a minute. Hold on. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so that will conclude the Palm Springs chapter. There might be one more California chapter, but
Okay. But a different part.
It won't be so obvious. And and then I'll go somewhere else entirely.
I love that.
I'm all about that. But the estate life at Beverly Hills at the Valley is gonna be a huge, I know it'll be a huge success. So I'm looking forward to
I'm looking forward to it for
including
you.
everybody in that. Yeah, it's really different. I'll have to show you some images, and or you can pop over and take a peek. But
yeah,
I'm hoping to get that up and going soon. That's been taking up a lot of my time recently. But yeah, but then I'm gonna go somewhere else in the world. Maybe I'll go somewhere else in America. I don't know.
Who knows?
I don't know.
I like that.
Maybe not.
Keep us guessing, baby.
Yeah, I want to build a community where it's unexpected. Yeah, so I've been playing with different ideas. I've always loved the sort of whimsical fairy tale storytelling place.
Right.
I've always loved that. However, I don't know if that's the right next step for the Valley or not. I'd like to do something that's a little bit more rooted in realism. Because I do listen to the community. So what will likely happen is I'll put my 3 ideas out there and then let it be a vote. And see how it goes. See what they say. And get some feedback from there and really hear from the community where they want to live, you know?
I love that.
Yeah.
So in creating this space, and I hear you always keep saying like it's a vibe, and it is a vibe. Hey Poodle. Yeah. It is a vibe on Valley Estates, especially when I was there, even if it was just for the show. But
that's Suave who just entered the chat.
Yeah.
He was another
like,
great he was another great contributor. In a couple weeks he did something incredibly creative for us, which we are super, super grateful for. And when we drop the new region in 2 weeks or less, it will be accompanied by his contribution and his creative contribution. So just while he's in the chat, thank you from all of us. We can't wait for people to see what you did. And I think it'll make everyone smile and probably laugh. And
God, now I can't wait. For real.
It's funny. It's funny, and it's it's just fun. It's just funny. So stay tuned for that too on our socials. And thank you again, Suave, for doing that. You really brought it home for us.
He said, "Hi, always a pleasure. You guys are amazing."
Oh,
yeah. That's you, Poodle.
Yeah, you're the Poodle.
Yeah. You are the man with spandex and a poodle on your head. I don't know.
I didn't mean to cut off your question. Though. You said I'm saying it's a vibe, but
girl, I don't give a fuck. First of all, you know how us New Yorkers talk. We literally cut everybody off every time we talk anyway.
I'm glad you understand.
Exactly. It's so hard to find people. They be like, damn, this bitch rude. No, it's just how we talk.
You only know unless you spent some time in New York, and then it's like, oh no, actually this is me being nice.
Yes. Exactly.
Like if I cut you off, I'm engaging in conversation. I'm excited. I'm like, that's a compliment. That's
exactly. As long as I'm not raging and cutting you off and be like, shut the bitch, like going off, you straight. But what I was saying is when creating that, you saying it's a vibe, or whatever the case is. What was it? What was it? The feeling, or what was it that the feeling that you wanted people to feel when dropping down in that moment? As soon as they res and everything reses and around them, like what was that initial feeling that you wanted them to have?
That's a great question. My mentality in landscaping is...
Wait, hold on, because sorry. Poodle, you asshole. Because I was saying whatever. He was like, yeah, let me go. He always does that every time. Every time I started going crazy. But anyway, yeah, go ahead.
Poodle doesn't mess around.
No.
No, it's I want you to feel like you landed in a place where it's a choose your own adventure. When I was little, I used to read these books. I don't know if any of y'all in the chat are familiar, but they're choose your own adventure books, and you sort of get to a point in the story, either at the end of the chapter or you're about to start a new chapter, and you have to pick a direction you want to go.
Yep,
and that will change the outcome.
This fucking I know
you know what I mean?
About yep.
Want to go here, you're going to turn to this page. You want to you want to fight back, you're going to go to that, whatever it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to feel like you're living in a choose your own adventure where you drop down and you just pick, where do I want to go? Who do I want to be? What do I want to experience? Am I going to be myself? Am I going to be a character? Am I going to play into the luxurious sort of posh side of me, or am I going to play into the super athletic, clean girl aesthetic, yoga mat toting, coffee at 7 a.m. type of aesthetic? Am I going to have a family here and lean into my family adventure? Am I looking for a home that I can share with me and my partner, and maybe it's the perfect home for us to have kids, or maybe it's a starter home, or maybe this is such a sexy home that this is just our honeymoon spot. I want you to drop down and I want you to choose your own adventure. And I want you to look around and see that you have so many avenues to make that happen. Down from where you choose your home to be, whether it's in the Red Rock Desert Canyon area, or whether it's in CL, where you're living in an estate mansion, with, rose-budded hedges. Mm-hmm. I want you to drop down and you decide what you want this to be. And it can be the most amazing, fun, immersive experience that you've had in a long time, or it could be a quiet, private peace that you've been looking for. You choose, because all the resources are there for you to choose your own way. And that's what I want people to really feel.
I love that.
That's what I wanted to. That's what I would want to feel when I've dropped down into a community, and you don't get that too much. You do in a way. I feel like I'm very careful with my words, because you got to pay respects to all those that came before.
True.
So in every way, I respect how everyone has done their own communities, because each of them have pros.
What is that?
Pros and things to be emulated in their own way. But I don't want the community I didn't want my adventure to be chosen by the community, right? You know, a lot of times when you drop down, it's all right. You know the style, you know the energy, the like this is where you go. There's a lot of continuity, which is great. I some In all but one spot, there's one community, and I don't even know if I want to say the name of the community, but I probably won't because I'll let you guys discover beautiful places on your own.
Right.
And if you know, you know. But I think I've only had that feeling in one community. But that was only really that was also because
What is
there
that, Velvet?
there were so many themes and I loved it. And I felt like one day I want to live on a yacht, and maybe now I want to live in like a snowy lodge, like a log cabin. And there's, you know, again, if I'm dropping hints, but if you know, you know. And it's like I loved that, and I loved that I felt like I could be in whatever era I wanted to be in, and it provided so much inspiration and so much
I think I lived there.
and so much diversity. And I really love, and the decor there is like just unbeatable. Like you just can't compare. And that was the only place I felt like they didn't choose the adventure for me, that they set out. I compare it to books, honestly, and stories. It's like, here is an encyclopedia of experiences, you know? And so I took a lot of that inspiration in what I wanted to do at the Valley, which was I want the residents to choose their own and give them options. And
Right.
I don't want to be the one that chooses it for them, because the Valley is not a what you see is what you get. And hey, we're all here doing the exact same thing, and we're
Right.
participating in the same thing. And you know, even though your home is like 5 regions away, it looks like my home that's like right here. And I think there's a beauty to that, because there's a familiarity and a sense of a town and a city, and I love that. But that just wasn't for me. Um, it wasn't what inspired me. So I decided to do something a little different. I think there's something beautiful about that hometown feel. Um,
Right.
I do really love that. I do love that you can drive and you're home, you know?
Right.
Um,
Yeah.
and it's so surgical. You have to be careful, because you don't want to go to just one region over and all of a sudden it's snowing. Like,
Yeah, because that's kind of
great,
weird.
that's crazy. So but yeah, I didn't want the community to tell me what my adventure there was going to look like. I wanted it to be in the hands of the residents, and because that's what I wanted.
Yeah.
And we probably did live in the same place.
Yeah. I think we did.
I know.
And
At
they
one
got
point
like
I
45
neighbors.
Sims.
Yeah, at one
Yeah.
point I was neighbors with Grant and Suave. At one at one point, me and Young.
Oh, okay.
I'd be like, oh, it was right after Smoke Fest, and I said to him, let's go, let's get a little spot. I mean, we have a spot, you know, but you know, change of scenery.
Yeah.
Let's get a little spot where we can brainstorm about making the Valley be a reality. And you know,
Oh, you're
we
talking
just
about
came
that.
off.
No, I never lived there.
Oh, okay.
But what you're saying is kind of describing a little similar to another
Can they
place.
see?
But
Can
yeah.
they see the instant messages that pop up on your screen?
Uh,
Can they read it if I message you?
hold on, cause
I'm like, oh
put
no.
it on my Discord.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, we over here. Hold on, cause we being girly right
Oh,
now. Hold on.
right. Give me one sec.
Hey, oh,
I don't even know how you're gonna find my Discord.
I got you. Hold on.
That's impressive. Wow. Wow. Okay. Talking about this spot right here.
Uh-huh. Let me see. Yeah, yeah.
So,
'Cause
so Young and I
that's the
basically,
only place that I know that Poodles ever lived.
right. I gotta get if I get the if I get the pet shop up and going, maybe Poodle might be enticed to have a vacation spot over near me
Not the best.
where
What?
all his needs might be met.
Yeah,
um,
this is a high roller dog. He would want a mansion.
yeah, he'll want CL. He'll probably be in Beverly Hills, but what was I gonna say? Oh, so Young and I, so we were like, let's go to this spot where we can plan the valley, the blueprint. Let's see what we're gonna do. Let's see how to make this happen. And he knows, he's known me for so long that he knows when I get an idea in my head, the best thing he can do is say yes. And how do I make it happen for you? Which he's incredible at doing. And he knows that he can't stop me, so he's got to join me.
Right.
And so we're like, we just are coming off a Smoke Fest, a bunch of artists, creators, performers, the biggest event of the year in so many ways, one of the biggest. And I'm like, let's get some privacy, right? Let's get privacy. Let's go away. Well, we move into this little ass place that was lovely. I had chickens. We
Oh.
had a little barbecue outside. And then I look at nearby and it's half the artists from Smokefest. And I'm like, well, shit. What did we do? Like artists, performers, creatives, design. And I'm like, okay, well, we had it half right.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So that is one community that sort of didn't choose the adventure for me, which was nice. That's very long-winded, very cryptic. Sorry, guys.
No, it's okay.
But
they'll get over it.
There's good things and bad. There's good and bad, right? I mean, there's good and bad. So
yeah,
not really bad. It's just whatever works for you.
Yeah.
Either it works for you or it doesn't. So,
Yeah. Shout out to everybody that is joining in. We're talking to Vail, the owner of a community sim here on Second Life. It is called The Valley Estates, babe, and it is modeled after
that website
retro. Yeah. Toss me the website. It is modeled after Palm Springs, babes, and it is just amazing, and it's so nice out there. If you're on Second Life, I encourage you to go and check it out.
Yes.
Because get your ass there. Why not, babe?
Why not?
Exactly.
Especially while we have some available, and I'll drop some more tea.
Come on, T.
I mean, you are the first. You are the first of a couple podcasts I have lined up for the spring, and I don't know if there's going to be much tea left after this, but as we go into Smokefest for the summertime, I do know that those who are residents of the Valley, who have been residents of the Valley, will be getting perks that will could affect your experience at Smokefest.
Oh shit!
So in all the best ways. So I won't go through what all those perks are because those are still being ironed out, but Valley residents will definitely have a lot of early access and first picks at things, and that is all I'll say. So it's always if you love music and you love community and you love something different and you want to blaze your own path for your own adventure, come check us out.
Exactly. For those of you who don't know what Smokefest is a concert series like Coachella, if you will. They do it really big, really loud, really amazing, and they put together this concert series that spans over some days, and we have different people come on now, whether they're RPing as a celebrity or they're bringing their own music. And we have DJs, and they come on out. Make sure that y'all listen. Make sure that y'all just pay attention in the summertime, because I am one of the commentators. Peach Tea, me and Mo will be in the building. Okay.
That's true. And I know Young wanted to be here and support, but I do know that we will be back, I'm sure,
Of
as we
course.
get closer to the summertime, to talk about all the juicy details of what to expect this year. So, and it's a big one. It's Smokefest 5, and Roman numeral 5 is the V. So I was like, listen, Valley, Vail, we got to do something big.
Oh yeah. Oh
Uh,
yeah.
So I'll drop that little Easter egg
Whoop
for
whoop.
the listeners.
Listen,
And that's all
I'm
say.
excited. God, I want to flip my
Gotta do it
goddamn
big.
desk. Ah! No, I'm excited about it. I
Yeah,
can't
it'll
wait.
Me neither. Yeah.
But y'all know. Y'all know. Back to I want to know, what design detail are you most proud of that you think people overlook when they come there? What's up, Hood?
In a landscaping detail, or sort of
Yeah.
like a
In the landscaping, like
Um, I-
what's your favorite part?
oh goodness. I love all of them. I don't think residents overlook it in a direct way. It would probably go back to what I was telling you about, of that sort of Red Dead transition
Mm-hmm.
technique I did in the landscaping, where you could be driving along and you don't realize that you transitioned into a bit of a different aesthetic.
Right.
For example, one of our regions, Montclair Coast,
Mm-hmm.
has a neighborhood called Opaline, and Opaline is really it's beachy. We have beachfront properties there. It has its own feeling to it. You know, you hear the ocean waves, and it's a very coveted spot. But as you drive, and that has its own feeling. As you drive around and through, you also, you know, it's a very seamless transition, and before you know it, you're in like a red rock canyon with cactus flowers. And like, you won't see cactus much at all, like
Right.
on the beach. um but you will see certain types of, I make sure to use different flowers in different areas, different types of trees in different areas. There's still elements that tie it all in really beautifully, but each region slowly has its own. So residents overlook it, yeah, but I want them to. I want them to overlook it, because I want it to be a seamless experience.
Right. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think my favorite part, gosh, I have been asked this in terms of like, what is my favorite sort of area?
Mm-hmm.
So there is a spot that is in the canyon, because as you go, remember, like, you're going up in elevation. So
Right.
the residents who live on the beach are sort of on ground level, and those who live in the canyon are up in sort of these red rock mountains.
Mm-hmm.
There is a spot I remember, Young was working on the stage at the amphitheater, and I just drove around a bend, and I look down, and the red rocks are, you know, they're PBR, so they're glistening. It looks like gold. It looks like, you know, fool's gold embedded into the rocks.
Oh wow.
And you're looking down into this canyon, and the view of that, it's not often that metaverse landscape takes my breath away where I'm that immersed. Especially when I did it my damn self. I'm like, yeah, I know what this is.
Yeah.
But when I landscape, and not a lot of people know this, when I landscape, I'm cammed out in an aerial view a lot of the time because I'm looking at the roads, I'm looking at which shapes are going where. I have a very architectural way of doing it. It's very rare that I like click the W button and get into my Avi and I'm looking through the eyes of a person that would be experiencing it. And I just happened to do that at this one spot. And I was like, you have to look. I said, you have to look. You have to look. You have to come here. You need to stand right in the spot and you need to look at this. And the sun was setting over like the golden flecked rocks. And it was one of the most beautiful spots.
I love that.
We named the road Golden Crest. So if you are a resident or if you visit the valley and you happen to be driving on Golden Crest, that is the spot. That was one spot where I was like, damn, you did a good job. And I don't say that hardly at all. But that was one spot where I was like, wow, I can't wait for them to see this. So
yeah, take y'all asses to Golden Crest.
That's right. I mean, there's beautiful places everywhere. I think there's front lawns at CL, which are just really beautiful. I'm experimenting. Anytime I experiment, my team. Shout out to my whole team. Poppy and Sage, and Dresden and Minnie and Kira and Young. And I was in a meeting and I was like, I don't know, like. They're like, Vail, you need to stop doing what you think other people want. You do what you want, and it'll be what it needs to be. And so I'm like, all right. So I'm doing different stuff over there. I'm doing different stuff I haven't done. Still keeping continuity. And there are some spots over there too. That region is not open yet. It will be open soon. But there's some spots over there where I'm like, wow, now that's an estate, that's Beverly Hills. That's what you want to see. I want people to get in their, their classic cars and drive around. And I want my baby pink Ferrari.
Oh, Poodle, we pull out the car. We got to go.
That's
me, you, Mo, everybody. We going to get the kids, baby girls. We all going. Family road trip.
That'll be amazing. You guys gotta come. So yeah, I mean there's spots everywhere, but I think those are some notable places for sure. Yeah. And I don't think residents overlook any of it. Honestly, I think residents know exactly what they're getting. They're getting great landscape, if I do say so myself.
Okay.
They're getting top tier customer service. I'm very strict. I'm sure my team that's listening right now is laughing. I'm very, very strict with how we treat residents. I think at the core of who I am, I always tell them that you never know what kind of day people had. You don't know why people are here. Yeah. You don't know what made someone choose to live in a community or choose a certain character or anything. And every single resident, no matter what home they live in, whether it's a houseboat on the water or a giant ass mansion in the hills, everyone is VIP and everyone is going to be treated like VIP. Everyone is going to be helped in the most timely fashion reasonably possible. Treated with respect, kindness, empathy. If we make a mistake, we own it. If we, I don't know. It's just I'm very, very. I have a very high bar for how residents are treated.
Because you're a person that cares, and that's
genuinely,
yeah, and we love.
And I'm not cashing out. I don't. None of us are. So we're not doing this to, fund anything in real life. And for those who do, cool, do you. Like, that's fine. But everything gets, as of right now, in this stage, everything gets invested right back into the community, right back into the events, right back into the residents, right back into their experiences. And I do give a shit, you know? I do give a lot of shits about the residents. Each of them matter. Each of them are important. Each of them are deserving. And you can't just say that. You got to show them that. So I make that my mission. That's my staff's mission. They all do an incredible job about it. You know, I let them know all the time, you know, they jokingly call it like the Vail way, but really it's just the Valley's way. It's just how we operate. That's super important to me. I think it gets overlooked as not just in communities, but as we interact with designers, professionals, creators, entertainment. I think sometimes it's easy to lose sight of humanity and just decency, especially behind the computer.
Absolutely.
You know? So
keyboard warriors, as we call them.
Yes. I see so many posts and I'm like, geez, you would never in real life. You would never.
Yeah.
But, you know, behind the keyboard, it's a different story. But I think, you know, we take a lot of pride in how we treat our residents and that we're involved and you know, if something isn't right or if a small adjustment can be made, if I can do it, I will. You know, again, that's why I want feedback. You know, I want to know what people think. I want to know how they feel. I want to know how to improve.
What is that, Velvet?
And I value each and every one of them. Because without them, we wouldn't have the Valley. You know, without them, when I walk out, I might as well, you know, might as well buy a homestead and, you know, do nothing. You know, do nothing out with people outside. And there's nothing wrong with that either. But I want something more for the people that live there.
Yeah. And obviously, it's paying off for you. It's working. People are coming and they're responding and they're loving and they're living and they're vibing over in Valley fucking Estates. Woo!
Thank you. Yeah, it's a group effort. I really couldn't do it without any of the team. And you know, we have stores that when I first I didn't even open yet, and I was like, would you maybe wanna? And it was just yes. Yeah. Yep. I'll put my store there for sure. Yeah. What do you need from me? What can we do? What, you know, what is it? I mean, the support has been incredible.
What is that, Velvet?
It's the stores that we have Lucas Lameth, we have Mamadou, we have Canopy, we have La Viara. We have the design firm, all without hesitation, just yes. Performers, same thing. DJs that we've had, performers that we've had, you know, we're just starting out too. So it's like, I can't give a lot, but I can, the fact that all of them, you know, and my team, my staff, you know, I said to Poppy and Sage, like, you know, I've never done this before, but I'm doing it, and I'm taking, you know, get in the car because you're coming with me, and they just grabbed their bags and they got in the old station wagon and they came with us and they've been with us ever since.
Because you bring that genuine vibe, so people are gonna fuck with the genuine vibe always.
Yeah,
always.
They didn't ask questions. They were like, "Are you sure, Vail? You don't know what the fuck you're doing." And it's like, no. We're down and we believe in you, and that's been the tone, and I'm so grateful, you know. It's same thing with Young at that kitchen table in the middle of summer after being exhausted and we're sleep deprived and off of manifest and I
Yeah.
say this, and he's like, yeah, when do you want to go over it? Like, in a after Christmas. And I said, how about Monday?
Mm-hmm.
I said, oh, okay. All right, let's do it. So that's been the energy, and I'm so grateful. Like I love all of them, and
Aw.
him especially. And I think that it's just been a really crazy experience, and everybody's support means a lot. So, you know, come on down.
Yes.
Make your home with us, and let us take care of you.
Yes. Do it now.
Do it.
For those of you who are just tuning in, we are talking to Vail of Valley Estates, a community sim here on Second Life. If you are on Second Life, make sure that y'all go in your search bars and just teleport on over there and just look around and prepare to be amazed because it's fantastic. Paco, thank you for the heart puff. It was so awesome. Mahogany, thank you so much for the daily heart meal. Medium meat, you came in with all those gifty gifts. Thank you for the TikToks, the GGs, the roses, the motherfucking lightning bolts, the finishing out my live goal. I appreciate you. And thank you so much for that Javier. I think that's what that says. Maybe I'm squinting like a motherfucker, but thank you so much for the follow. I have a couple more questions and then
Yeah, no,
we
go.
gonna
No,
wrap this
I
up.
got some time. I want you to know that Young is streaming this podcast live at the amphitheater.
Oh,
He just sent a picture,
hey guys.
and so that is hilarious.
That's funny. But
That is
yes.
so funny.
What are
There you go.
some of the hardest parts about creating and maintaining this community? Because I know it's not all
Oh,
glitter and gold, and
no.
I know you and I know your work ethic and I know Young, but these people that's watching don't know.
Yeah. What's the hardest part? Um, it's a huge financial investment. I think that kind of creates an undertow of, hey, keep your head up and keep moving forward, and we could do this. And that's kind of an obvious, I think that when anytime you're investing, because it's not just for me, it's also for other people. So it's definitely a risk. I think it's a high risk, high reward situation. Anytime you do something like this, it's definitely not a low risk, high reward. You're putting all your chips on the table, and that's what we've done here. So along with that comes anticipation. It comes a sense of wanting to do right by everybody. Hardest part, I mean, a lot of technical stuff. I've had to teach myself a lot of Casperlet. I've had to teach myself how to do Discord integrations. I've had to teach myself how to do a lot of things, and my team has had to teach me how to do things. So it's not just a drop and go. It's there's a lot of technical
dedication.
yeah, there's a lot of technical behind the scenes stuff that is really hard, that takes hours and hours and hours of your time. I think probably the hardest part, Young will say this too, is for me making time for myself. I think that I'm someone that likes to, if there's a problem on my desk, it's gonna get fixed. Like when I see it, it's gonna get in motion to get fixed. Whether I do it myself or I delegate it to a team member. I think the hardest part is making a little bit more time for me and my own family in SL, which is me and Young and our dog, who I don't even know if Young remembers our dog's name anymore. It's been a while, but we're planning on moving to the valley. We don't live there now. We live at Graceland.
Right. I saw you
And
post
I
about
think,
that.
yes. but we are going to be moving. We're not giving up Graceland, of course, but we will be moving to the Valley. So just making time for my own family in here and my own experiences, and you know, taking time for me and my family. I think that's the hardest part because I am really busy.
Mm-hmm.
I do work in real life too, and so um,
Yeah, and that takes
it's
precedence.
yeah, so it's a lot, you know. I'm
Definitely.
thankful to have the support, but I think making time for myself is the hardest part. Also, navigating the team in terms of like what are their strengths, where are they going to succeed, how do they best work, you know, just as much as I take
Mm-hmm.
care of the residents, I do my best to take care of the team.
Right.
So who works well together, who doesn't work so well together. I've learned recently, and I just said this in a meeting like right before this, I've learned that my team we all like to be in the same bowling alley, but we're bowling in our own lanes. And and that's how they like it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's also about like adjusting to everybody's needs and how they thrive and what, you know, you're not just managing a community, you're managing a team of people, and you're managing a relationship, and you need to manage yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Um so I think wearing a lot of hats, and they're always like, Vail, tell us what you need. Like, tell us what to do. So this was one of the first meetings where I was able to offload, which was nice. I always do. I mean, they always are there to pick up, but
Right.
I think that would be the hardest part, just navigating a lot. And again, this is my first time. You know, I haven't done this for years. I've done this for 3 months, 4 months.
Exactly.
What is
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
October 25th to February 25th. We're not even there yet.
Right. Right.
That we're not even at the 4 month mark yet. So growing as fast as we are, and it's a lot. So it's a happy thing, and it's a dream of mine. And
Yeah, that was gonna be the next question. Like, how does it make you feel to have these people come and live in something that you created and actually enjoy it and vibe and just just genuinely loving everything that you've put out.
how does it
How does that
feel?
make you feel?
Or
Yeah, yeah. How did that make you feel?
oh,
Because you like you said, you've been working on this and you've been
yeah.
like since Smoke Fest, and then here it is, you finally drop it, and then here it is again. These people come in and just enjoying what it is that you created.
Yeah.
This is you. It's all you, girl.
I get emotional, honestly. I'm such a fucking nerd. I get emotional.
Yeah.
Um it's a physical feeling. It's not heartburn. It's like
Good
my
day.
heart is warm.
Right.
It warms my heart to see. I do get excited. You know, Minnie actually put on a beautiful event last night. It was called Date Night at the Pearl, which is a beachside bar and restaurant, oyster bar
Mm-hmm.
and restaurant. And I saw people dropping in, and they were people who I hadn't seen. They were not familiar faces, and they just kept dropping in. And I'm sitting there having dinner with Young, and I'm just like, there's more people. Wait, look who's here. Oh my gosh. Like, and everyone kind of shows up in their own, and I genuinely get excited and like almost in disbelief, like, oh wow, like they came.
Yeah.
It feels like the nerdy girl who is throwing a birthday party and invites the class, and she doesn't know who's gonna show up. You know,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
she knows her couple friends are gonna be there, but when everyone starts to show up, it's like, oh wow,
Like, really? Like,
yeah, like
this
wow,
is real? Like,
yeah,
yeah, I know that feeling.
like wow, look at that, like oh my gosh, look, they're driving their car, or you know, I love seeing that. I
Exactly.
love
Poodle
I
said, I
love when
get
I
it.
look
That's
out
how
the
I be
window and I
feeling.
see it. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I said Poodle said I get it. That's how I be feeling.
Yeah, exactly. It's this really it's an emotional feeling, not like you're gonna cry.
Mm. But it is
Although I
overwhelming to the
could.
heart. Yeah. Like
Yeah,
it.
it's
Yeah.
overwhelming to the heart where it's like, damn, like even with my landscape before I started this community, it was like, you know, people knew who I was or you know, oh Vale, like, you know, I know you do great work. Like, you know, I trust you. It's like, really? Like, one,
Hmm.
you know my work? Like, you know me? Or
Yeah.
you know, like, oh, okay, like, yeah, that's cool. Like, awesome. That alleviates a lot of like this I have to prove myself mentality.
Yeah.
Where it's like, do I have to prove myself to the SL community? Like, I know I'm
Hmm.
not you know, this is the other thing. It's like I'm not in a sorority. I'm
Right.
not in any kind of family in here. I'm not really affiliated with I'm really like a lone wolf in a lot of ways with a very 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 private small circle. So,
Right.
you know, when these
And
big names and people are like, "Oh, you know, hell yeah, we're going to help we're going to be a part of it. We're going to help and we're going to support and you know, we like your posts and we're sharing this and you know, it's encouraging and it warms my heart because you know I don't have like a built-in family.
mm-hmm.
um and there's nothing, again, I think there's something beautiful about that. Sometimes I wish I did.
Yeah.
Sometimes I was like, well, do I want to be a part of a sorority? Do I want to be a part of whatever? I recently just joined this group of women, and it's like I'm trying it out because I've never done anything like that before. But when I see when I post something on Facebook and I see people commenting and encouraging me, and not just knowing who I am and what I do, but also
Mm-hmm.
being like, yeah, Vale, like you don't need to be a part, like you're a part of this community, and like you don't need to be a part of anything else, and like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we're here for it. You know, we support you and we're here for it. That part right there, no one is doing this out of obligation. And I'm not saying that's how it goes for other people. So I don't want my words to get minced or misconstrued.
Right.
But no one is obligated to supporting me or anybody in this game or this metaverse. Um, so when people just out of their own volition just are like, yeah, Vale, like you're cool with us, you know, like
Yeah.
come to this party, come to this event. Uh, I want to show up here. I want to help you with this. You know, even with Suave when he did that video and Young told me, I was like, really, Suave? Damn. And he
Yeah.
and he knows about. Oh, all right, nice. Like that's
Mm-hmm.
so. I'm so happy. You know, like,
Yeah.
or you know, all the girls, Tessa with Lavier, she's got her own community. And she was just like, yeah, like I'm gonna be a part of this. Like, absolutely. I wanna, you know, and nobody's obligated. Nobody's obligated to help me or to support me or to leave a like or leave a comment or to have a visit or come to an event. Like no one has to. And they
Yeah.
do. And I think that part right there is like insane to me.
Yeah.
Um, and it is overwhelming to my heart. It is
Yeah.
what motivates me too, and just kind of like it's a feeling. It's a feeling of like how do I put it into words? It's a feeling of like, oh, I do have a place. I think
Mm-hmm.
in a broader picture with Second Life and any kind of virtual world, I don't know about all of y'all who are listening, but sometimes you just want to feel like you belong somewhere.
Absolutely.
And whatever that looks like for you, what no matter what your real life circumstances or your second life circumstance or whatever, you just I had this feeling of like I just want to belong somewhere in a way while
Mm-hmm.
still being me and just
Yeah.
still being quirky or just doing whatever the fuck I want, or
Very me.
you know, this is my philosophy of how to treat somebody. That doesn't make it right. That doesn't mean I'm the gold standard, because I'm not, I
Mm-hmm.
fuck up just like anybody else does.
Yeah.
But it was a feeling of like, oh, I'm doing okay, and I'm right where I belong. And
Yeah.
when the community shows all of their support like that, yeah, it is overwhelming in the best way. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, like I'm still doing this. Like I'm good. They hear me, they see me, and
And they
they're
love you.
they're giving me a nod.
They love you.
That's
Yeah.
how it feels.
That
And
that's Poodle says such an amazing sim. It really is. It
thanks.
really is.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I feel. I think anybody um can relate to that in regards of like just it's just literally an overwhelming feeling, especially like when I first started like streaming and all that whole bunch of stuff. It was like, okay, I
Yeah.
reached this thing and I'm like, oh, okay, got a little bit of people like, oh, they fooling with me, and then I reached over here and now I'm at 11.5 and I'm like, all these people like me, like what, like me.
Yeah.
Like
You're so
over,
damn
it's
likable
so
too.
thank you. It's
You're
so
a natural at
overwhelming.
this.
Yeah, thank you, I appreciate that. But yeah, so I understand. Poodle understands because we always say like, oh, your work is so, but he's just like, and then when people actually be like really like whatever, it takes him a minute, and he's a big softie, so he feels it when he sees like everybody praising him and all this whole bunch of stuff, because he doesn't understand, or I mean he understands, but it's just it don't hit him. Like I don't know, we gotta sit him down
Hard.
and make him feel it. Like but
Yeah,
when he feels it, he feels it, and it's like, oh, he gets overwhelmed, and he's like, oh my god, I can't
it
believe
is.
it, because
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it's
It is
very
it is
overwhelming. Yeah.
overwhelming, and you are so deserving, and
Oh,
um
thank you. So
and
are
and
you,
so is
girl.
he. I
You got
appreciate
your
it.
small intimate circle, and
I
you's my
did.
bitch. You're my bitch. We're bitches. Okay, we're
I did.
we're here.
A lot of people, and it's
Poodle gonna say
refreshing
hello. Shut up.
because a lot of people take me under their wing in terms of just telling me like, yeah, keep it up. Like, yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
might be different, or you might have your own way of being and your own experiences, like we all do. And it's like, yeah, we're here for it. And it is it is very overwhelming, but I'm so grateful. Like
Yeah.
every resident that moves in, I still have that feeling of like, wow, you moved in? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like that's amazing. Like I'm so happy they're here. Like,
You're so cute. I love her.
I just get really happy. Like, oh, that's so nice. And, whatever I can do to make them feel like at home, I want to. And without being, without being that neighbor
Oh,
that's like,
somebody said
with
Veil in my chat. Somebody named Squid. They put Veil in the heart.
oh, that's my Poppy.
Aww.
That's the baby of the
Poppy.
family. She's so funny. She's a little pit bull. When I can't find the words, she finds them pretty quick.
Okay. Sometimes you gotta have a person like that in your corner, baby.
Yeah, she's incredible. She's the whole team is. But so yeah, I really feel like it's a blessing. It's overwhelming. There's definitely hard parts. There's you know, there's I'm navigating this for the first time, and like I said, I'm there was no blueprint for me of how to build a
Right.
community. And anyone who even hints that there is a blueprint is or some sort of rule book, I wouldn't read it anyway, And so same thing with Young and Smokefest. No one said, here's how we do all the music festivals. Here's the step
Right.
by step how to make it successful. It's like this doesn't exist.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist. And anyone that says there is I mean, I wouldn't know anybody who would ever say such a thing, but it just doesn't. It's You're kind of just going in and figuring it out, and it works or it doesn't work. And for a lot of people it doesn't work, and for some people it does. And there's no blueprint I'm following. So again, it's like I always it's like I'm new. It hasn't even been.
You just a baby.
I'm just a baby. And in 4 months, sorry, 4 days will be 4 months old. So
Yes.
and we're already at 4 regions, and for the last 2 weeks, for the last week or so, we were sold out. And
Love that.
even when I see the wait list to get in, and my team is gonna laugh at me, especially Young, because he said, I think he said this last week. He said, "I know you see your wait list growing," and I'm like, "Yeah." And he goes, "And it's killing you that you can't give him a home yet." And I'm like, "Yeah, it is." I don't look at the wait list as a good thing. I look at it like, fuck.
Right.
They
want to be here, and they want to be here, and I can't give them what they need right now.
Yeah, and that's really what it is. It's not like we have a wait list getting back in the line.
Right. Yeah.
It is not that vibe. It is literally like I'm sad because I'm like, wow, they came here and they're ready to move in and they want to make it their home, and I have nothing for them.
Yeah.
And
it's sucky, but soon come.
But you know what? We have the list. When something opens up, we let them know. On the website, there is a join the wait list. If there's a house that you really see and that you want to be first in line to get it when it's available, you could fill out the wait list. I do know that we have some rentals available now, which is great. Everyone kind of goes in these ebbs and flows of availability. At one point, I'll just say, when we first opened, I remember doing our first event and nobody showed up. And then we did our second event and nobody showed up. And then we did our third event. Nobody showed up.
Oh, well,
and then we did our fourth event. And this is not the Canyon, by the way. Those shows were always packed. But just like resident events,
Mm-hmm.
And then we did the fourth or fifth, and then one couple showed up. And I was like, oh, yay. And then, first you could see where I'm going with this. And now it's like, now to see, compared to last night where all these people are just dropping in to have a date night at the Pearl, I'm like, whoa, like, wow, like we're doing something right, okay, this is good. Like we're doing something right. And same thing with residents. I mean, in December, we had one of our hardest months. I think we had 12 available rentals. And then we had people moving out because there were too many rentals available. And I'm like, what? In the world is this?
What the fuck?
Like, oh, there's not enough people here, so I'm going to move out. It's like, okay. What do we do? Like, is this a thing? Like, is this like, what do I?
Yeah,
all right. Crazy, like, and then, it was the advice of my staff and Young and just like, Vail, just keep doing you. Just keep doing you. Yeah. December is tough. People are spending their extra money in real life. They're spending their money on gifts for people. They want to go to like a snowy Christmas. And we're in the desert, California. It's like, what? I get it. And then I want to say, and I was like, yep, you're right. I'm just keep going. So we kept going. And I want to say it was by, they'll correct me, but I think it was probably by the second week of January. I was just like, I just got to be boots on the ground every day. I need to know. I just got to be boots on the ground. And I want to say within a week or two, we were sold out completely again for longer. So I use that as sort of my own personal motivation of just keep doing what I like, keep with it. Stay strong through stuff, whatever it is, whether you're opening a community or starting a store, or whether you're selling, furniture or homes or poses or accessories. if it's what you love, the rest will follow,
That
you
was
know?
going to be my next question. What do you have to say to those who want to start a new community or start their own community? You just answered it. But
Yeah,
thank
I
you.
would say fuck what everybody else does. Do what you want to do. You want to
Fuck
make a
it.
community on Mars? Fucking make a community on Mars. Have space, have alien bots help the residents. Have spacecraft rentals. Do what you want,
Child, you
you
giving
know?
people ideas. Look,
Right. There you go.
somebody better do something.
Free idea. But it's like, do what you want to do what you want to do. Make sure you have a team that supports you from the heart. Make sure that you have a team that does provide you some bit of insight and knowledge.
Right.
And do what speaks to you. If you love it, then other people love it. I love the valley. I love what I see there. I love being there. I love driving around. I love each resident. I love how they decorate. I love their little bits of advice. I love when I see them around. I get inspired. I'm constantly inspired. I wish that if I could open like 5 more regions now, like I got ideas to go, and
Yeah.
that's another hard part actually, is stopping myself from making that face that's like, I have an idea, you know?
Well, you just
Because
got a brilliant brain, and
it'll make it
it's
happen.
very creative, and you just need this. This is the perfect outlet for you to be
Yeah.
creative and share your talent with people.
Yeah, I would say my best advice to start a community, um, advice, some. My best advice would be to don't ask for too much advice,
Hmm.
uh, because there will be people who will discourage you. There will be, and this all happened to me. There will be people that feel some type of way about it.
Hmm.
There will be people that might not be supportive, or maybe you think they're being supportive, but they're really, they're really not. And then there's people that really want to see you succeed, and they'll give you kind of advice that maybe work for them. But at the end of the day, no one knows you better than you. No
Right.
one knows how you work better than you do. No one knows your creativity, the way you can, bring something to life more than you. I'd say keep the outside noise low, and, you know, and just, if you can make it happen, just do what you love, take care
Yeah.
of your people. And some good advice that was told to me um, by the owner, actually, of the community that I had lived in for a short amount of time.
Hmm.
She said, take things take things slow, start slow. And I didn't listen. But looking back, I didn't listen because my vision required more regions.
Hmm.
Uh, so I needed more regions to be able to really bring it all together. I think it's hard to start with just one region, 1 or 2 regions,
Hmm.
uh, especially when you're building a community.
Right. Yeah.
But that was pretty good advice, just to take your time. I'm not rushing through anything. It's just sort of as things come up. I feel so inspired that I feel this fire within me, and I'm like, oh, I really, really want to do this, and I think we need this. And so right now, I'm pulling back. I'm dipping into logistics. We're really securing our RP experience at the Valley. We will be introducing a lot of my story within the community. Um, Making it be a more immersive spot. So
Okay.
I want to like do more and more, which we will. There are plans for that. I'm
Yeah.
kind of trying to get the back end of things uh, kind of airtight. And yeah, I would say turn down the outside noise, do what you love. Um, don't listen to too much advice, because the truth of the matter is no one really knows what the fuck they're doing. They're
Oh
just doing
God.
And if anyone tells you that they know the way, it's a snake oil salesman, and be careful. And yeah, just I'm being real.
Mm-hmm.
What I would say is move into one. Actually, don't. If you want to start a community, move into one. See what it's like. See if you even like it. See what you like. See what you don't like. See what you know. Don't go around right clicking, stuff, ripping
Yeah.
people. Don't do that. You'll create some enemies that way. Uh, you'll create a lot of bad feelings. So don't go doing that. But just feel what it's like.
Mm-hmm.
And then move out, right? And then go live in a different one. See what that feels like. Don't get involved in like dramatics. Just see what it's like to live in a community, and then see and then blaze your own trail, and you'll definitely, for anybody that starts a community, uh, I know that there's some that are like popping up, and um, different themes and different places, and
Right.
they all have my support. At any point they can message, and if they ask me a question, I'm a pretty transparent person.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I mean, I want the SL community to thrive, and if that means having communities thrive, I want to be a part of that, not just for myself, but for other people.
Right.
So, uh,
I love that.
yeah, that's how.
Genuine. If it's one thing that I can take from, or everybody should take from this conversation, and why you should go to Valley Estates if you're on Second Life, or if you're not even on Second Life, make an account just to go, um is that she genuinely loves it. She genuinely loves what she does. She genuinely loves people that help her. She genuinely loves and cares about the people who uh, inhabit the
I'm
homes and on her Sims, in her community. And that alone should make you want to go, because you're hearing how passionate she is behind what it is that she does, and how she feels about you, the people that live there, and her staff, and um how it touches her heart in a way that people just really love on her, because she's a lovable person herself. uh but for that alone, people should definitely tap in and go to Valley Estates. Why not?
Thank you.
You're
That's very,
welcome.
yeah. It
You're
is
an amazing person, man.
very
I lo-
funny.
and your
Thank.
work is fantastic, and I hope with this that more and more people come, and your list gets even fatter.
Me too. And I'm so excited to open up this new region. I don't know if you have a lot of gamers listening in.
Should
Um,
a lot of people should.
but I'm curious in your chat if anybody the region is named CL, and I'm curious if anybody in chat knows the reference to that. Um
They're not going to talk. Hey, Marissa.
I
But hopefully somebody will see this back
I
and
hope they
respond.
do. Yeah, I
So
hope they look back. It is a video game reference. So, um,
yeah.
my team knows because I'm like obsessed with this one game, or was obsessed with this game. But anyway, yeah. So CL is gonna open soon. But if you liked Beverly Hills kind of living, I can't wait to drop what Suave contributed, and I can't wait. Well, bring your classic cars and come to the events. It's open to the public.
Hmm.
Um, don't go because it'll warm my heart. Go because maybe it could be the first step in the adventure that you choose for yourself, and maybe that adventure will be at the Valley. I don't know.
Yeah. I love that. Vail, thank you so much for being on Peach Tea
Oh, no,
Podcast
thank you.
again. I love you, girly. I
Right
love
back
you.
at you. I can't wait to come back.
Yes, I can't wait for you to come back too. This was such a good episode. I love it. I love it. So, it just was feel good. I love shit that just make you feel good. Yeah. And I genuinely love the happiness it brings you to talk about it. Like it makes me feel good that you feel so in love with this, and I love that. I love that. But thank you, and shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I appreciate y'all so very much. Thank you for the likes, the gifts, the shares, the follows, the conversation, um, that whatever conversation y'all was having in the chat. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all for pulling up, and make sure that y'all check out the Valley Estates on Second Life. If you are on Second Life, come on through. Yeah, thank you, Poodle. I appreciate it. 10 out of 10. Thank you, Poodle. I appreciate you. All right, you guys. Until next time, we will be back on the 7th of March. Toodaloo, you guys. See you later.
Toodaloo.